Good morning. Today we are starting off our day with some quiet weather out there. Conditions are going to be a bit on the cloudy side and maybe even snowy side as we continue through our day today. So we're looking at those low-level clouds. You can make them out on our Storm Team Skycam network. And let's take a look at our clouds from above. Our satellite map showing some higher clouds up in northeastern North Dakota. Of course, we've got the low-level clouds that aren't as easily detected some days in the valley, as we are looking at some conditions that are close to the temperatures of the clouds. And also taking a look at the snow around Minot moving through. That's going to be dropping to the southeast and impacting some of our viewers. Already seeing some of it moving into western parts of Benson County right now. So we're going to expand the view. You can see on our tri-state map there are several locations where we're dealing with some snow. Over by Minneapolis, the Twin Cities, seeing some of that. Down south of Rapid City, and then back over to the north and east of us, north of the Boundary Waters and Minnesota as well. So some pockets of some unsettled weather, and we have the potential for some more snow today. Doesn't mean it's going to snow all day long, but the potential is there that we could see some snow showers passing through. And check this out. Our temperatures are a lot milder than they've been recently, in the morning hours especially. Yesterday we were into the teens. Today we've doubled that. Fargo's at 36 degrees right now. It's 31 in Grand Forks. So not so frigid to start off your morning this morning. And in addition to that, the wind is pretty light to the east. We do have some wind speeds into the teens. Cooperstown, Gwinner Oaks, seeing those temperatures in the teens in that mid-teen range. And the wind is coming in out of the northwest right now. So starting to turn to a colder wind. And wind chills aren't so bad for us today. They're down. They're lower than the actual temperature, but not by much. 20s to about 30 degrees is what it feels like out there. So here's a look at our hour-by-hour planner. You can see that we've got some cloud cover ahead of us here this morning. This is starting at 7 a.m. We're going to see some spotty areas of snow, some wide areas where we don't see anything and it's nice and quiet. But as we head into the afternoon, still seeing those pockets of snow here with temperatures into the low to mid 30s. Heading into the afternoon hours, highs that will reach the upper 30s in some spots. So once again, above freezing for today. 2 days in a row. That's something that sadly we are happy about these days, given how cold we've gotten. And you can still see there's still that chance for some snow around the region heading into the late night hours for tonight. It's not until overnight and into early tomorrow that we finally see things start to quiet down. This is 6 a.m. tomorrow. Temperatures a little bit cooler, but still not as bad as we've been. Some mid to upper 20s to start off the day. Now heading into the rest of your day on Saturday, staying on the drier side, but you can see that it is going to be more on the cloudy side as well for the morning hours. Some breaks in the clouds, some opportunities at some sunshine as we head into the afternoon, with temperatures that are into the 30s for the afternoon hours once again. So a couple of days here where we're looking at some slightly milder temperatures and maybe even getting to 40 on Saturday as well if we can get some of that sun. Here's a look at your 7-day planner. So our drier stretch does continue. We have a couple of shots of snow here though in the forecast today. Again, spotty areas of light snow shouldn't be very impactful, though there may be a moment where you get a snow shower passing overhead that might reduce your visibility on the roads for a time. Heading into this weekend, highs reaching about 40 degrees. Don't forget, we're into November now. We are turning those clocks back Saturday night an hour and into Monday. That's our next chance for the next round of snow impacting us on Monday. And we could also see a little bit of mixed precipitation in there too. So something to be aware of if you're going to be traveling. Light, not heavy, but still even a little bit of ice can cause some problems. And heading into the rest of the week next week, unfortunately, we are looking at some cooling temperatures back down below freezing for highs and kind of feeling like where we were this week up until yesterday.
And we're right around those temperatures where it could either go one way or the other. You know,
right.
One patch of road could be slick, the next is dry.
Exactly. You know, and then there's some roads like the elevated roads like bridge jacks and overpasses that tend to freeze up before others. So it's always a good idea to keep that in mind this time of year.
Good advice. Thank you, Lisa. It's time to take down the cobwebs and maybe box up your cauldron and freshen up with some new seasonal decor. We're heading out over to Burlap Rustic Chic Boutique next on the Valley Today.